What's up, everybody? Happy Friday to y'all. Market up or down? Market was down today, so we're looking to buy something. So, we have $16.97 in the bank, and all these are more expensive than that. So, what's the next step? Go to the screener, right? Let's go to the screeno. Here's the price. We got 16 bucks. It looks like the only one in our price range is ACCO, which we have taken in the past. So, let's get another repetition of analysis here. Do you see any reasons why we should not buy the stock? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a reason to not take it. Pause it if you need to take a look. And look it up on your own screen. It's fine. Awesome dividend. The debt's reasonable. It's nothing to be excited about. It's still over 1, but it's under 4. The PEs are extremely low. They make money consistently. 5 years. They're owned mainly by hedge funds and institutions, and they're just barely selling. Like, that is the lowest it could be selling, right? So I like this one. 29 on the RSI. Let's go ahead and add this to the list. And as you can see, you will find the same usual suspects. 29.04 on the RSI. Nice. Put it up here on the hit list. Got a lot of stocks in my universe these days. There they are if you want to see them. If you're curious. All right. It's like $4.59. Let's put an order in. Now we got $16.97. So how many shares are we going to buy? Just one, right? We'd like to spend only 1% of our account, but our account is too small. We just can't. So we will do closest thing to that, which is just 1 share. And we are going to try to buy it here at the closing price, $4.59. And what are we going to sell for? Pause the video if you need to. We're going to make 4 cents on the thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Limit. Good till cancel with the extended hours. And that's that. $4.59 for ACCO. Let's see if we can get a fill here. There you go. It filled at $4.59. Perfect. We are a proud shareholder. ACCO. I thought it would come up. Alright. $4.59 before I forget. And today is 10/14. Cool thing is, if this sells in the pre-market, it's not even going to count as a day trade. Of course, that's not a major concern these days. But in the main account, I didn't buy this. Right? I bought Duke Energy. But there's nothing wrong with doing the most with what you have. All right, so let's take a closer look here at ACCO Brands. Probably easier to see it here. We bought 1 share, so we will get 7-cent dividend 4 times a year off of $4.59. So we just created 28 cents of annualized income. So you have to think of it that way, like you are buying income. We got 2 shares of the VFC. It's a little quick exercise. So that's $1. So that's $4 a year, right? 4 quarters a year. So if we're up to 428, okay? AOS and 3M. 28, 28, 56, 456, and then the big boy. Yeah, so a little over $6. Oh well, that was the wrong one. Well, 28 times $4. Yeah, so we have some good income coming in. This will start trickling in. I know this isn't the best of scenarios. We'd like to be buying and selling. That's really exciting and everything like that, and we will do that. Don't worry about none of that. That'll happen. I did sell some stuff in my main account today. It was a huge stress relief. If you want to see that, check the blog. Links in the description. That's just where I post screenshots throughout the day. So if you're able to look at the markets throughout the day while it's open, just bookmark that and you can see what I'm looking at. You know, if I'm making a move, I'll try to put it in there. So hopefully that'll help you in some real time. I think that's the fastest way to learn. But now we've got quite the portfolio here. So now we have $12 left. We'll get another 10 going on Tuesday, right? And now we have a $5 target. So we are in business. We will be buying until this thing sells, right? So we'll get some action in the account. If you're flowing the money and just in this account, you're doing good. Once we start the investing account, it'll be more about just hanging on, right? But that's what we got. Real quick, weekend review. Interesting close today. We did close below the 200, barely. You can see 459.15 was the 200 here. We did close below, but with a nice pin bar. But momentum was down towards the end of the day. So we'll see what's going on. To me, I'm very bullish because all I see is the smile. And that's the pattern I trade on all of these companies. You'll see this big smile. See this big spike in volume? You've got your histogram. It's going to go freaking up. This is the one I bought in the main account. They all look the same, right? This one's pretty steep, right? But what normal price action tells you is that this sucker is at least going to go up to the 200, even if the stock crashes. That's normal price movement. We can talk about Fibonacci's and all that stuff too, but they all look the same. And this is on the weekly. You can see this one's already reversed, right? It's already reversed. We just haven't hit the target yet. And so is this one, right? So if you take a step back, this is a weekly view, so it moves a lot slower. But you can see it hit the target. We got in, and now we're just kind of waiting her out. But everything's good. Stuff will start selling. Then we'll be all in cash begging to try to buy something. So when we get all in cash or get close to it, we'll do a little comparison. It looks like I'm going to have to do this manually because the charts that they put on TD Ameritrade to track your progress are meant for poor people to trick you. And what I mean by that is they count your deposits almost like a game, because what they do is they track what your account value was and what your account value is. So if you make any deposits at all, you think you're doing better than what you are. And that's what keeps you investing more money, which is how they make their money, right? So it's the same way when you get your pension statement or your 401k. And I'll show you guys how to look through those statements so you can compare apples to apples, right? Because we're going to want to take the deposits out of it, right? And see just how much money did we generate. We're also going to get a thing here, so I'll probably create some new columns over here. But we track our profits here, okay? So we know how much money we have made on our money. So once we add the dividends to this, we have the total number, right? Then we can compare that progress against the S&P 500, because at the end of the day, if you're not disciplined and you can't follow the system and you make a ton of mistakes, you're going to underperform the S&P 500, and you should probably just buy that. But that's not going to make you wealthy, not even in 2 generations. You can become a millionaire or whatever, the Ramsey way and all that stuff. It works, but I want to help more people, so that ain't going to cut it. So we're trying to do much better than that. Hope you're all capable of doing much better than that. Shown a few people, and they really took the ball and run with it. And it's just about understanding the simple things and then doing the same thing over and over again, right? Be consistent. So I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Well earned. Hope you've been working hard. If you haven't been working hard, work hard this weekend. Stay at it. Go back through the playlist. Also, feel free to go looking through YouTube and find some other resources other than me. I might do a Q&A coming up, open up some comments and see if you folks have any questions. But remember, the big goal is to just be able to do live streams in the future. We just don't have a big enough channel for YouTube to allow that. So when that happens, we'll do some back and forth in real time. And that's that. But over repetition, you should be able to put the pieces together. But I hope y'all have an awesome weekend, and we'll catch you next week.